You know, Jason, one of the old courses in practical shooting is called the El Presidente. You have 3 targets, you start 2 on each, reload 2 on each from a draw. It's an old standard one, and in competition use, it's become a standardized test of skill. So I'm gonna run through that one.
All right.
Now this one isn't set up perfectly, but it's close enough. It's the same basic thing.
Okay. Load and make ready, shooter.
All right.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
All right, there you go. And we're empty.
Good.
All right, so what's the time?
4:83.
4.83 seconds. Now the way this thing works is you score the targets and subtract points down and divide it by the time. It's kind of complicated.
Now you're shooting a 9, so you're shooting minor.
I'm shooting 9mm, so that means any shot that's in the center, everybody gets a 5 points for that.
Okay.
And a shot in this zone right here costs me 2 for a 9mm.
And for major, so if I'm shooting this with my 45,
you're gonna only drop 1 point. So I'm down 2 points on that. The next target is 4 A's, so we're good to go with that.
Yep.
And let's go to the last target here. I'm only 1 C here, so I've got 2 C's down, so my score is 4 points down divided by 4.83 seconds. That's an El Presidente.
Okay, yeah, pretty speedy. Pretty speedy. So I have a variation of an El Presidente that I do. I would say it's far from traditional, but I'm trying to get a more practical aspect from a concealed carry standpoint, is what I mean. So for me, I set the targets up exactly the same way, and I start with 6 rounds in the gun, and we're start facing the target, but again, I'm gonna run everything from concealment. Okay. So on the start command, whatever that might be, okay, I draw the gun, I shoot 2, 2, and 2. Slide will go to slide lock, I reload, and then I go head, head, head.
So you're using this kind of a failure drill.
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to incorporate a lot of stuff into it. You know, the draw stroke from concealment. I'm trying to put rounds on multiple targets. So target acquisition, sight acquisition. Of course, the manipulations of the gun are in there. Then I need to reload it, so I got that skill in there. And then I have a reduced size target with the head. So it's kind of just a culmination of a bunch of different skills that still has a practical aspect for concealed carry personal defense.
Let's do it.
Let's shoot it.
Show me. So do you even care about the time on this thing, Jason?
It's not as important for what I want to do with it. What I'm really focused on is the skill building aspect and the practical practice of it. I just want to perform the drill as perfect as I can get, so I'm perfecting good reps, basically. I think if a shooter does it enough, start incorporating a timer, but in the beginning, it's not that important.
Okay, all right, show me.
All right, so I'm gonna start with 6 rounds in the gun from concealment. So I'll have you just give me an up command.
Is that a 45?
Oh yeah.
Are you able to control that?
Well, I don't know, I am a little smaller than you, so we'll have to see.
Okay.
All right, so you give me an up command, I'll draw the gun, I'll do business.
All right, stand by.
Yep.
Up. All right, well, it looks pretty good. I think your hits look really good, as a matter of fact. Go ahead and holster up. Let's go check it out.
Take a look.
So one thing I noticed is obviously from the competition side, there's a big difference between the concealed carry draw and the concealed reload.
You bet.
Because for me, it's all about shaving hundredths
Yeah.
If I can, I hope to save tenths, but if I can save hundredths, that's a big deal.
You bet.
And for you, I gotta imagine in a self-defense context, the reason you go back to the heads because the buys didn't work. At that point, you need to be deliberate and certain of the shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the thing about the reload too is I always practice it from concealment for me because that's the most applicable thing to my world. And even if my shirt gets caught in the load, I'm just trying to work with it because those things might happen in real life. So if we take a look at the hits here.
So you've got, depending how you score the head, you've got 2 A-zone hits in the body and A-zone in the head. You've got 2 A-zones and a B, but it's still a good centered headshot. Same thing here. So your shots were all good on everything.
Yeah, I think if I had to clean one up, I'd clean that head up a little bit better. But for the most part, again, I'd run this drill again. I might run it with a little bit more variables. And again, I'd start incorporating a timer when I could do this perfectly 80% of the time.
Right, the time doesn't really matter until you can do it to begin with.
Right, yep. So good drill in either aspect.
So whether you're using the El Presidente as a training drill for competition or a test of your ability, or you're using it for self-defense, fundamentally it's all about perfect execution of technique.